Hello there, small business owners and managers. Let's talk about something you might not think about a lot, payroll. More specifically, how you classify your workers. Getting it wrong? Big trouble. Think of it like this. You wouldn't put diesel in a petrol car, right? Same goes for worker classification. Misclassifying an employee as an independent contractor can seem like a clever way to save money, particularly on taxes and benefits. However, this shortcut can lead to a world of financial and legal headaches later on. We're talking back taxes, penalties, lawsuits, the whole shebang. And trust me, the IRS loves nothing more than sinking their teeth into this kind of juicy mistake. So before you decide to play fast and loose with worker classification, let's make sure you understand the rules of the game. Here's the million-dollar question, maybe literally. Is the person working for you an employee or an independent contractor? Sounds simple, but it's trickier than you think. The IRS looks at several factors, but the main one is control. Do you control what the worker does, how they do it, and when they do it? If so, they're probably an employee, even if you have a contract saying otherwise. Independent contractors, on the other hand, are their own bosses. They have the freedom to choose their projects, set their own hours, and determine how they get the job done. They use their own tools and can work for multiple clients. Think of it like this. If they're more like a cog in your machine, they're probably an employee. If they're more like a separate business you're hiring for a specific job, they're likely an independent contractor. Let's say you run a construction company and you hire Bob to help build houses. You classify Bob as an independent contractor because, hey, fewer taxes. But then disaster strikes. Bob gets injured on the job. Because you misclassified him, you're now on the hook for medical bills, workers' comp claims, and potential lawsuits. Ouch. This scenario might seem extreme, but it happens all the time. The penalties for misclassification can be crippling, especially for small businesses. Remember, the government doesn't mess around when it comes to collecting taxes and enforcing labor laws. Look, I get it. Running a business is tough enough without having to navigate the labyrinthine world of employment law. But here's the good news. Avoiding misclassification isn't rocket science. First, ask yourself those key questions about control and independence. Still unsure? The IRS has resources to help you. Second, document everything. Contracts, invoices, work agreements. Keep it all organized and accessible. Finally, and this is crucial, don't be afraid to call in the experts. A payroll specialist or an employment lawyer can help you classify your workers correctly and make sure you're compliant with all the rules and regulations. Think of it as an investment in your peace of mind and the long-term health of your business, because the cost of getting it wrong, well, that's a risk you just can't afford to take.